Charlie Parsons for Boxing Social in association with William Hill and Empire Fight Store. Like you, Eduardo, been doing the day trips this week.
Parsons, a bit of a tennis ball head going on.
Oh, I know.
Need a trim up. Or
in Tenerife next week, so
Tenerife next week.
The trim.
You're not going to Monterey?
No, I'm not.
Oh, Colm will be.
Yes, Colm will be. I will, I believe, be in Detroit though.
Oh, very good. I should hope so too.
Yes. Eduardo, that was fun.
Good night of boxing. I mean, where do you want to start? Let's go through the whole thing. Beatrice Ferreira, let's start with her. Unbelievable, absolute savage. Great performance from her. Corey O'Regan with a solid win. Nico Olivia's looked really good against an undefeated fighter. I enjoyed that fight a lot. Really enjoyed the opening fight, the English lightweight title. Very close fight, felt could have gone either way. I think Junaid Boston was great in a big step up as well. Hopey Price eventually got going. You know, I wanted him to step on the gas a little bit early, and when he did, stopped him quicker than I think Dennis McCann previously, and thought that was a good performance. Thought Pat McCormack was sensational. I think he's an unbelievable talent. And that performance from Dalton Smith and that knockout from Dalton Smith is how you make a statement. We keep saying, I said going into this fight week, said at the press conference, you have to make a statement. I'll give you the hype, I'll give you the platform, I'll give you the money, it's over to you. And when Dalton does something like that, the world watches. You know how many times that knockout's going to get played. And that was a big performance, onwards and upwards. We've got unbelievable talent running through the stable, and Dalton's one of them, Pat McCormack, so many of them, and that was a huge knockout.
You almost feel like when Joe Cordina got that big knockout blow over Agawa, it was a little bit of a sparking point. Momentum came off the back of that. You think now for Dalton Smith, similar?
Yeah, because he's, you know, Sam Maxwell, in my opinion, European level fighter. But I feel like Dalton Smith is a world-class fighter. But when you make a statement like that at that level, and, you know, the same with Joe when he knocked out Agawa, I know that was a world-class performance. But that, every time we post that knockout, does hundreds of thousands of views, and this is the world we live in today. That knockout's going to be played back, repeated, and everyone's going to be high on Dalton Smith. We're very quick to criticise, aren't we, on a bad performance. You know, last time out against Allington, he was a little bit below par, wasn't really motivated. He should have done better. But that's when you come back and show the world how good you are. So we're very proud of Dalton Smith, and he's got a huge future. Just
quickly on Dalton before we run through a few quick things. What's next for him? How quickly are we stepping him up?
Look, his cuts, both cuts, going to keep him out for some time. But for me, he says he wants the European title. Look at our roster at 140. Obviously at the top, Regis Prograis, Jack Catterall, got Liam Paro, Steve Spark, you've got Gabriel Valenzuela, you've got Richardson Hitchens, you've got Montana Love, you've got Reshat Matic. You know, you've got so many great fights for him. He does want to go through that traditional route. Let him heal up on the cuts, and he'll be back in a big fight.
Eddie, where are we at with Anthony Joshua and Dillian Whyte? Frank Smith said it has to be done within the next 24 hours.
Yeah,
has he gone?
We've really missed the deadline, but we keep on extending it. I don't want to go into it too much. You know, we took everything out that we needed to. It's there to be signed. I don't want to start putting the blame on people, but ultimately, if we don't get it signed, we're not going to get the fight. So we've got two other fighters ready to go. We really have to make a decision. We're supposed to make a decision last night. I wanted to announce it tonight. But Monday announcement really is kind of like getting to a point where it's the latest. And AJ's made it clear he wants Dillian Whyte. We've got other opponents who are deep in the top 15 of every governing body. We'll have to see.
Do you think, gut feeling, it will be Whyte?
No, I never have done.
Adric Caballel is one of the two, I believe. Who is the other one?
I'm not telling you.
It's rumoured that Tyson Fury's next opponent will be Francis Ngannou. What do you think?
Yes, I believe so. This is what I've heard. It'll be an exhibition.
Exhibition?
Apparently. No knockdowns or anything. I don't know. I mean, I'm only telling you what I've heard. Who knows what's what, but I think that is apparently what is going to be the next fight. Disappointing, but it is what it is.
Good for boxing, or it's not bad, is it?
A big event, you know, but I wanted to see him fight Usyk. I feel like that undisputed championship, I mean, we chased it for so long. it'd be nice to get an undisputed champion, but look, Tyson's in charge of his own career, and I'm sure he's going to make a load of money, and good luck to him.
Rattling some quick one off. You've been day tripping, I've been day tripping for different reasons. You've been meeting with Skill Challenge and Wilder's representatives. It looks like you're in a good place. I saw Freddie Cunningham shared a photo of you, Derek and Frank. I've never seen the three of you look so happy. Where are we at with this?
Yeah, we're in a good place. I mean, look, I've told you all along, obviously, our relationship with Prince Khalid and Skills Challenge is very good. It does take time, there's no doubt about it, but they flew over to have meetings with us. Numbers were discussed, we're moving forward, the paperwork's incoming, they're staying on, and we're seeing them again on Monday, which is a great sign. I have no doubts we'll get this fight made, no doubts at all, but also our focus is on August 12th to make sure we deliver that.
Do you believe Usyk will be on the undercard?
Yes, 100%.
Against who? Hergovic?
Filip Hergovic. I mean, he's next in line. If Tyson Fury doesn't take the fight, which he's not, then, obviously he has to fight his mandatory.
Tonight they announced that Liam Smith said he believes his next fight will be Eubank Jr. On your side of stuff, where are you at with this?
Yeah, we've got some, obviously, a lot going on. I don't think Liam Smith believes his next fight is Chris Eubank Jr. at all, but they're obviously trying to put a lot of pressure on that fight now. The Eubank fight against Ben is twice as big as the Eubank Smith fight, but we want that fight to take place in the UK, and we won't know on that for probably a week, so we'll see what happens. Good luck to everybody.
What's your gut instinct?
My gut instinct is that Chris Eubank will fight Conor Benn at Wembley Stadium or Tottenham Hotspur.
Warren said by how many interviews you are doing that you are brainwashing boxing fans and pushing an incorrect narrative.
I mean, I can't help it if people want to interview me. Seriously though, I'm not brainwashing anything, but I do a lot of interviews, that's my job, I'm a promoter. But I also get a lot of abuse, so I can't be brainwashing everybody. I mean, I don't know. You follow me all around the fucking world asking for interviews every 5 minutes. What do you want? You're saying, Frank Warren says you do too many interviews. It's your fault. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be doing too many interviews. So why don't you respond to Frank Warren and say, Frank, the reason I follow Eddie Hearn around the world is his numbers drive me crazy. Yeah? Look at you. Look at the look on the boat race.
Oscar De La Hoya has continued his social media rampage. No, but I didn't catch up since the last one. Is it? I mean, I asked you so much in the States about it, and it's still going on.
Look at Lou DiBella posting the other day, Leonard Ellaby, this one, it's absolutely mental. But it's I told you, they're that desperate to beat me. Guess what, motherfuckers? It ain't happening.
Wood Warrington, I believe it's not the City ground. How has Leewood taken that? And is that the next fight? What's the situation with Coleman?
Nottingham Forest came back and said, look, October, a week between the schedules just doesn't work for the pitch, so we can't do it there. So we're looking for an alternative venue. Frank met with Josh Warrington today. I met with Ben Davison and Leewood just now. We all want to make that fight. It's a tremendous fight. It's one of the best fights that can be made in British boxing, and I'm very confident we can get it done.
Just lastly from me, Sam Jones was here yesterday, I believe, meetings of some sort, etc. Is it going to be, Jack Catterall's next fight, he's always pushing, as you should as a manager, etc. I imagine you saw the ongoing feud between Sam Jones, Josh Taylor and Jack Catterall. What did you think of that? And could that...
Who's Jack Catterall? Catterall, yeah.
Yeah, but you say Abu anyway, it doesn't matter.
I love Jack Catterall against Regis Prograis. I also love Jack Catterall against Josh Taylor. I think it's a tremendous fight. I mean, I'd make the fight just to see Sam Jones and Josh Taylor at the press conference. But one thing's for sure, Jack Catterall will be in a huge fight next, probably October, November. Happy birthday to him, he's 30 today. And big one for him next.
Eduardinho, I need a trim, so do you. Goodbye.
Catch you soon. Oh, Mexico next week. Viva Mexico, cabrones!